more on this lovely model. Here we go. I have done the base. I kind of was labouring this last phase a little bit because I haven't done much to it, but there's a reason I was hanging on, and I'm sorted. I've found the tank, the model of this that I had when I was a kid, so that changes what I might do with the base, because I've now got the base from when I was a kid and the tank from when I was a kid, and I'm going to theorise about stuff like this in another theoretical program. But here is our main tank, and here is the old one, and we're going to inspect it. I think it's been on one of my, I found this in a box programs. First of all, the turret hatches are open and there's a bloke gesticulating. He is the tank commander, obviously, and he's obviously very excited, but he's a pilot. I'm not sure what he's from, but I had a habit of doing that as a kid. There's a really nice pilot, he looks like a bomber pilot from the Airfix 172nd American ground crew thing, and he's got one of those nice officer's caps on, and I used to chop his legs off and stuff him into tanks all over the place, particularly German ones, so I obviously developed on from that. I do not know what he's from. He might be from that. There's a really interesting group of pilots from a Japanese company that goes way back, and then it got taken up by another company, and I've had some and they're really good. They might be Luftwaffe pilots. Anyway, I remember I got hold of that set when I used to go to London a lot to see my cousins. So he's probably from that, isn't he? Because he's got posable arms and all of that kind of thing, separate arms that you glue on. The other thing is the paintwork. It looks like it's had a repaint, and I say that also because the markings are all wrong. So I might do a little bit of a repaint and sort the markings out, because I've got spare markings from our original tank. Not original, from the tank that we are dealing with. And then obviously I just blobbed black on him and a bit of brown and moved on. So I think our little fellow needs sorting out as well. But then, because I've got this, and this is of the same age, just hasn't been built until the other day, and this, apart from the missing machine gun, keep forgetting about that, this is in, as it should be condition, then I think I'll leave it, and that will be the standard model. And what I will do with the other one is, because it's been mucked around with, it's got that fella sticking out of it, it's no longer the pristine thing, so a bit of a repaint, paint the fella, then add some stuff to the base. And at the moment I'm experimenting with some corrugated iron. There's a little bit around there, so maybe a bit more of that, or perhaps some, how did that happen? Wow, that was spooky. Corrugated iron, perhaps some wood, perhaps some wire, and I've painted the base up a little. Both have just had lots of wash. Let's pop that off. I think nothing much has changed on that one. I'll leave the puddle because it won't get seen, but I might redo the puddle on this one. We will see how things go. So that's where we're up to. So this is turning into an ongoing thing. So what am I going to say now? I'm going to say our main model, the one we've been following all along, is done. And a very fine tank and model it is. I don't think, scraping along, I don't think I actually built it as well as I did first time around back in the 70s, but it's come out all right. The other one then will do a bit of upgrading, I think, because it's already been tampered with. I hope that will make sense. 5 minutes of waffle. But yes, we are complete. The end. Anything else now is another topic altogether. So we will roll on to that one soon. As for the Hurricane 148th, Airfix 148th Hurricane, I've run into a very tricky spot. I've got all the markings on. The canopy doesn't fit, and I painted it the same colour as I painted part of the camouflage, but that had an undercoat on the aircraft and the canopy didn't, so the canopy looks like it belongs to a completely different aircraft. So I'm going to have to work on that. Anyway, I've moved on to different topics. Here is our wonderful model. Revell have, oh, I don't know, somebody loves me. Revell have got hold of these Matchbox models and are reproducing them, but for some mindless, godforsaken reason they're not including the base. I wonder if that's something to do with patents, copyrights, who knows what. But I would really like to see the bases back, so I'll have to go trawling the internet looking for the original models. Not a hardship, but just a shame. So that's it, done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with my tangents and waffle. And let's go. See you soon.